After 60, your mornings may feel a little different. You wake up, and something just feels off. Your hands tingle before you even move. And your legs, they don't feel as steady as they used to. By 65, your body may have already lost 25% of its muscle, especially in the legs, without any warning. That's why getting dressed feels harder, holding a spoon feels shaky, or walking across the kitchen takes more effort. In this video, we'll walk you through 5 simple morning habits that can help stop this kind of muscle loss and ease nerve-related tingling in both your hands and feet. Habit number 2. It doesn't require a single stretch, but it helps your legs stay steady by supporting your nerves from the inside out. These habits are gentle, science-backed, and easy to start, no special equipment needed. Before we dive in, tell us, where are you watching from? And do you notice the tingling more in the morning or at night? We're reading and replying to every comment. Now, let's begin with habit number 1, and it might be something you're already doing, but not quite the right way. Habit number 1, morning standing leg stretch. You don't jump out of bed the way you used to. That first step in the morning often feels stiff, even hesitant. Maybe your knees lock a little, or your calves feel like they're clenching before your brain even tells them to move. It's not laziness. It's not just getting older. It's your body waking up, and like a cold engine, it needs a few seconds to warm. But here's the quiet truth. What you do in those first 2 minutes can set the tone for everything that comes after. As we sleep, our circulation slows down, especially in the legs. Blood flow decreases, joints stiffen, and the nerves that control motion grow sluggish. That's why your feet feel heavy in the morning, or why balance feels off. It's not weakness. It's a temporary shutdown in the body's wiring, a reset that needs gentle reactivation. That's where a simple standing stretch helps. You don't need special moves. No yoga, no squats. Just wake your legs with quiet intention. Stand beside the bed or a sturdy chair. Roll your shoulders back. Shift your weight from foot to foot. Rock your heels slightly. Flex and point your toes. Then slowly extend one leg behind you and stretch your calf. Hold for a few deep breaths. Switch legs. Repeat twice. These movements are like sending a wake-up signal from your brain to your toes, one step at a time. Eleanor, 74, added this into her mornings after a light fall in the kitchen. It wasn't serious, she said, but it made me realize I wasn't giving my legs a chance to wake up. She started doing 2 minutes of slow, gentle stretching every morning. My balance improved. My knees felt less locked. I even noticed I walked more confidently, like my body was listening again. And science agrees. A study from Harvard showed that older adults who did light morning stretches saw a 12% boost in balance and a 17% gain in leg strength after just 8 weeks. Think about that, just 2 minutes each morning, and the body begins to shift. Muscles re-engage, joints get lubricated, nerves reconnect. This small act creates a chain reaction. As blood flow increases, oxygen is delivered to dormant muscle fibers. As joints begin to move, synovial fluid warms and lubricates them like oil through a cold engine. In just 2 minutes, your body shifts from off to ready, without force, just flow. It's not magic, it's momentum. Stretching also sharpens your body's internal GPS, your ability to sense where your limbs are in space. That's what helps you reach, turn, sit, or rise without falling. Each morning stretch tunes the wires between your brain and muscles, like tightening the strings of a quiet instrument that hasn't played in a while. And it's easy. No gym, no appointments, no effort beyond intention. Just you, your body, and 2 minutes of kindness. If your legs feel stiff, unstable, or slow to respond, this is your cue. Before the coffee, before the news, just stand, just stretch, Because strength doesn't always come from effort. Sometimes, it begins with listening. Once your legs are gently reawakened, there's one more thing your muscles quietly crave: hydration. But not just any water. After hours without fluids, your body needs minerals, electrolytes to support the nerves and muscle fibers you've just stirred back to life. And it turns out, the first glass you drink might matter more than you think. Habit number 2. Warm water and electrolytes. After a full night of rest, your body may feel calm, but deep inside, your muscles are already calling out. Not loudly, not with pain, but with thirst. Because while you sleep quiet and still, your body slowly lets go of water. Through your breath, through your skin, through time. And by morning, whether you feel it or not, your system is already running low on one of the most important things your muscles need to move freely: hydration. But not just any hydration. Your muscles don't only need water, they need minerals. Little sparks that help them contract and release without stiffness or strain. Without these sparks, you may feel tight, slow, or a bit off balance. Not because you're weak, not because you're getting old, but simply because the system that helps you move hasn't fully switched on yet. You see, your nerves and muscles use electrolytes, minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium to talk to each other. They're like messengers, tiny, silent helpers that allow your brain to say lift or step, and for your body to respond with steadiness and ease. When these levels dip overnight, those messages get fuzzy. That's why your feet may cramp, your legs may feel locked, or you stand up and feel just a little unsteady. But here's the gentle solution. One warm glass of water can softly nudge everything back online. Warm water moves through your system faster than cold. It wakes your digestion. It calms your stomach. A tiny pinch of unrefined salt adds sodium, just enough to help those nerve signals travel smoothly. A slice of lemon or cucumber gives you potassium and a touch of natural acidity, helping your body absorb the minerals more easily. It's not a jolt, like coffee. It's more like a soft breath of life restoring your flow from the inside out. It's simple. Nothing fancy. Just fill a glass with 8 to 10 ounces of warm water. Add a tiny pinch of natural salt, only what fits between your fingers. Drop in a lemon wedge or a slice of cucumber. Stir gently. And sip slowly within the first half hour of waking. Think of it as your body's first instruction of the day. Reconnect, rehydrate, move with ease. You can even prepare it the night before, set it by the counter, and have it waiting for you quiet, ready. The science behind this habit is real. In a study from the Journal of Geriatric Medicine, seniors with mild dehydration lost up to 23% of their lower body strength just from fluid imbalance. Another study showed that simply restoring sodium and potassium levels after sleep improved walking speed and balance, and reduced morning dizziness in older adults. This isn't just about water. It's about helping your muscles wake up fully without medicine, without stress. Earl, 76, used to reach for coffee first thing. Water, he chuckled. Didn't even cross my mind. But over time, his legs felt stiffer in the morning, less steady. His granddaughter, a nurse, gently suggested a change. Warm water, she said, with a little salt and lemon. Earl laughed at first, but gave it a try. Within a few days, his cramps eased, his feet stopped dragging, and even his nighttime bathroom trips became less frequent. I didn't do anything big, he said, but my legs started waking up again. So tomorrow, before the world rushes in, before the headlines, the calls, the coffee, try something smaller. A warm glass, a quiet moment, a chance to remind your body that it's not being ignored. Because sometimes, the first drink of your day is more than a habit. It's the first act of healing. And the legs that carry you, they'll thank you for listening. And once your body is rehydrated, cells buzzing gently back to life, muscles waking with ease, there's something else your legs quietly ask for: fuel. Not sugar, not toast, but real building blocks. The kind that rebuild tissue, support strength, and keep your muscles from fading as the years go on. Because after 60, your body doesn't just want calories in the morning, it needs purpose. It needs something solid to hold on to. And the first thing it reaches for is protein. Habit number 3, protein-rich breakfast. After 60 mornings feel different. Some days, you wake up a little slower. Your legs might feel a little unsure. Your balance isn't quite there yet. And even after you stretch or sip your tea, something still feels missing. It's not just about energy. It's about strength. The quiet kind that holds you steady as you move through the day. And one of the best ways to give that strength back: a simple, protein-rich breakfast. Your body's been working overnight repairing tissue, rebuilding muscle, keeping you upright. But when you wake, it needs new building blocks. And while toast, fruit, or juice may be comforting, they don't send the same signal that protein does. Because protein isn't just fuel, it's instruction. It tells your muscles, hold on, stay strong, you still matter. Here's how it works. When you eat protein in the morning, within about an hour of waking, it breaks down into amino acids. These tiny messengers travel through your bloodstream, straight to your muscles, where they begin stitching together the fibers that keep you stable. Unlike sugar, which burns fast and leaves you crashing later, protein stays with you. It calms blood sugar swings, it supports balance, and it helps you move with confidence, not caution. It doesn't take much. One large egg has about 6 grams. A half cup of Greek yogurt adds 10 more. A slice of turkey, a spoonful of cottage cheese, or a sprinkle of nuts brings you to that sweet spot, 15 to 20 grams. If chewing's a challenge, try soft options: scrambled eggs, a protein smoothie, or mashed tofu. What matters is consistency. It's not about having a perfect breakfast. It's about having one that supports your body where it matters most: your legs, your posture, your ability to walk without fear. The science is clear. A 12-week study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who ate at least 20 grams of protein in the morning had significantly less muscle loss and greater leg strength than those who didn't. Another study showed that combining protein-rich breakfast with light morning movement improved stability, stair climbing ability, and overall confidence in daily tasks, especially in adults over 65. Barbara, 72, had never been much of a breakfast eater. "I used to just have coffee, maybe a piece of toast," she said. "By mid-morning, I felt shaky. My knees hurt. I thought that was just age." But her doctor recommended something simple: 2 eggs and a few spoonfuls of cottage cheese. It wasn't a big change. Barbara smiled. But within a week, I didn't need to hold on to the banister going downstairs. My legs felt like mine again. So tomorrow morning, look at your plate differently. Don't just ask what sounds good. Ask what your legs need. Don't feed just your taste buds, feed your muscle memory. Because every gram of protein is a promise. A signal that strength still matters, that your body still responds, that even after 60, every meal is a chance to rebuild the parts of you that carry you forward step by step, bite by bite. And once you've nourished your muscles from the inside, bite by bite, with something solid and purposeful, there's one more thing they quietly crave: movement. Not a workout, not a long walk, just a gentle reminder that they still matter, that they still work, that you still need them. Because strength isn't built all at once. It begins in moments of attention. And even while seated, even in silence, your legs are listening. All they need is a signal. Habit number 4. Seated leg activation. Even after a good breakfast, many of us fall into a familiar rhythm, settling into a favorite chair. Maybe by the window or in front of the morning news. It feels restful, even comforting. But for your legs, that stillness can feel like silence. And when that silence stretches on too long, the body starts to quietly pull back muscles, loosen their grip. Balance becomes unsure, and strength begins to fade. Not with a bang, but with a whisper. It's not the act of sitting that causes the trouble. It's sitting without motion, without a gentle nudge that says, "Stay with me." When your legs stay still too long, blood moves more slowly. Nerve signals grow faint. The muscles shift into a kind of rest mode. And before long, your body starts to assume they're not needed anymore. But they are. They always are. And waking them up doesn't require a full workout. It just takes a few minutes. And a little intention. When you move your legs, even while seated, you're doing more than stretching. Inside, your brain is sending quiet little messages down through your spine. They reach the motor nerves in your legs and say, "Wake up." The muscles respond tightening, then relaxing. This sparks blood flow, warms the joints, and reminds the nervous system how to connect. It's like turning on a series of lights in a dark house, one switch at a time until everything starts to feel alive again. And it's simple. Sit up straight in a sturdy chair, feet flat. Slowly stretch one leg out in front of you. Hold it for 3 seconds, then bring it back. Do the same on the other side, 10 times each. Then try a gentle march. Lift your heels, then your toes. Feel your thighs engage and release. Maybe finish with a soft squeeze of your calf muscles. No rush, no strain, just small movements. Done with care. It's not about burning calories. It's about reminding your body that it's still here, still working, still yours. The science backs it up. A 2020 study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that seniors who practiced these seated leg motions every day had less leg fatigue and better balance in just a few weeks. Another study showed better nerve response and more fluid joint movement, even for those who couldn't stand easily. It's proof that movement, no matter how small, keeps the body connected to its strength. Charles, 80, used to think strength only came from doing something big. "I used to lift weights in the garage," he said. "But now, that's too much for my knees." His therapist gave him something different, a few seated leg exercises. At first, I thought, "What's the point?" He chuckled. But I gave it a shot. Within a week, he was standing up more easily. After 2 weeks, he noticed his feet weren't tingling in the afternoons. It didn't feel like exercise, he said. But something inside me switched back on. So if you're sitting now, maybe with your coffee, maybe just resting, this is your moment. You don't need to stand. You don't need to push. Just move. Gently. Tell your legs, "I still need you," because they're listening. And with every small movement, they begin to remember and rebuild. Quietly, steadily, from the inside out. And once your legs are gently reconnected, blood flowing, muscles awake, posture steady, there's one more habit that can lift everything even further. One that doesn't come in a bottle, doesn't require a step, and yet nourishes nearly every cell in your body. It's something as simple as stepping into the light. Because your body doesn't just move, it listens to light. And when the right kind touches your skin each morning, it sparks a deeper kind of rhythm, one that shapes your energy, mood, and even your muscle recovery. Morning sunlight is not just brightness. For your aging body, it's a signal, a daily reset, a quiet, healing switch. Habit number 5. Morning sunlight. Most of us begin our mornings indoors, soft lighting, the hum of the television, the comfort of a warm kitchen. It feels safe, familiar, but sometimes, without realizing it, we miss something our body quietly longs for. Not another cup of coffee, not another 5 minutes in bed, but light, real, morning sunlight. The kind that tells your body, it's time. After 60, your body listens to that message more closely than ever. Morning light isn't just brightness, it's a signal. A gentle cue that resets your energy, lifts your mood, and quietly supports the muscles that help you move. Without it, you might feel a little slower, a little heavier, as if your body hasn't fully woken up yet, even if your eyes have. Here's what happens. When sunlight touches your skin, it nudges your body to start making vitamin D. And that small action carries weight, because vitamin D helps your muscles contract, keeps your joints moving smoothly, and supports strong bones from within. At the same time, when morning light reaches your eyes, it helps your brain know it's time to stop making melatonin, the hormone that tells you to rest, and start making just enough cortisol to gently energize you. That shift sets the pace for your day. You don't need to do much. Just step outside within an hour of waking. Let the light find your face, your hands. You can sit. You can stand. You can hold your tea. Cloudy days count, too, because natural light still carries the message. Even 10 minutes makes a difference. If you can't go outside, sit by a window that faces the sun. What matters most isn't how you do it. It's that you remember to begin your day with light. Science quietly supports what many older adults have felt for years. One study found that just 10 minutes of morning light each day helped seniors improve their balance, move with more confidence, and sleep more deeply at night. Another found that after just 2 weeks, early light raised vitamin D levels by 20%, without any pills or changes in diet. Morning light is simple, free, and deeply human. Ellen, 74, used to spend her mornings inside. I thought I was starting slow and steady, she said, but I still felt tired, even after breakfast. Her daughter gently suggested a new habit. Just stand outside for a few minutes. At first I felt silly. Ellen smiled. Just standing there, listening to birds. But within days, she felt something shift. Her knees didn't ache as much. She had more energy before noon. It's strange, she said. But somehow, that little bit of light helped everything click. So tomorrow morning, before the world gets busy, give yourself a few quiet minutes in the light. Let it touch your skin, soften your gaze, and remind your body that it's time to begin again. Not with noise, not with urgency, but with warmth, with rhythm, with something your muscles, your mood, and your memory all understand. Because sometimes, healing doesn't start with action. It starts with sunlight. You don't need to overhaul your life to rebuild strength. You don't need fancy supplements, long workouts, or complicated routines. All it takes is a few quiet minutes in the morning. 5 gentle habits. Done with intention. Done with care. Start by stretching your legs, even before you leave the bed. Wake up your circulation. Then, sip a warm glass of water with minerals, not just to hydrate, but to spark your nervous system back online. Follow it with a simple, protein-rich breakfast. While seated, take just 5 minutes to move your legs. And as the light pours in, step into it. Let the sun help your body remember its rhythm. Each habit tells your body, I'm here. I still care. And when done consistently, you'll start to notice small shifts, easier balance, steadier feet, less tension in the morning. These shifts matter. They restore more than just strength. They restore trust in your own steps. These 5 habits are grounded in science, but they're guided by care. They don't demand energy. They return it. Quietly, gently, and without pressure. If this message speaks to you today, if even one habit feels worth trying, know you're not alone. You're part of something quiet, but powerful. A community of people aging with clarity, courage, and grace. And if this helped you, feel free to like or subscribe. It helps others find their way back to strength. 2. Because healing doesn't always begin with effort. Sometimes, it begins with morning light and the quiet decision to move with love.